Tonight on Channel 6 News Weekend Edition, an argument leads to a shooting at a Waco nightclub. We'll take you to the scene. Plus, a newly formed group fights to preserve a Bell County Confederate statue. Channel 6 News Weekend Edition starts right now. Good evening and thanks for joining us here on Weekend Edition. I'm Imani Payne. We begin tonight with breaking news. 4 people have been airlifted to Baylor Scott & White Hospital after a major accident on I-14 near Nolanville. Now here is viewer video of the scene coming in just a few minutes ago. Nolanville Police Chief Dee Porter says this major accident took place near the Patty Hamilton exit. He says the 4 victims were traveling together in an SUV when the accident occurred. Tons of emergency vehicles are currently on the scene. We do have a crew on the way and we'll bring you more updates as they become available. Some confusion tonight after the Waco Police Department claims shots were fired outside of a Waco club. Waco PD says 2 groups got into an argument at Club Crush and multiple shots were fired. Channel 6 News reporter Andrew Moore talked to the owner today. He joins us now live with more. Andrew.
Yeah, I'm on Waco Moore, Channel 6 News.
All right, thanks, Andrew. Now to Killeen, where a man killed during a shooting this weekend has now been identified. Police say 41-year-old DeAndre Thomas was shot and killed outside of the Obot Club early Saturday morning. Officers say Thomas and the suspect, 45-year-old Reginald Jackson, got into some kind of argument. Things escalated and then Jackson shot Thomas. Jackson is now facing a murder charge. He's being held in the Bell County Jail on a $500,000 bond. For roughly a year, some Central Texans have called for the removal of a Confederate statue from the Bell County Courthouse. But now a newly formed group says it's aiming to protect that statue. Curtis Quillen spoke with the group and has more on their efforts. Curtis.
Well, this statue behind me at the Bell County.
Thanks, Curtis. Well, it's time now for a first check of our weather. Here's a live look outside of our Temple studios. A beautiful weekend, lots of sunshine. Meteorologist Zach Scott is standing by with what we can expect for the week ahead. Hey, Zach.
Hey, we're tracking shower chances, Imani. It's been a beautiful sunny weekend so far. Starting to turn a little gray for our western. Details on that coming up, Imani.
All right, thanks, Zach. Making headlines around the state. 3 people are recovering tonight after being involved in a plane crash at a Texas airport. It happened Saturday evening shortly after takeoff at the Addison airport. Officials say a small aircraft crashed, veering off into a taxi lane. One of the 3 passengers had to be taken to the hospital. No word yet on the extent of the passenger's injuries. Students at Santa Fe High School will return to class tomorrow, 3 months after a student opened fire there, killing 10 people. As students and faculty continue to grieve over the loss, members of the community spent the weekend decorating the town and the school, hoping to make their return a little bit brighter. Ryan Korsgaard has more.
Let's finish this.
In national news, 14 people were injured during a Backstreet Boys concert in Oklahoma. Fans waited impatiently at an outdoor concert in Love County to see the 90s boy band on stage. But a severe storm with wind gusts of nearly 80 miles per hour caused a structure collapse, injuring fans below. Officials evacuated the area and canceled the concert. No one from the band was injured. The 14 victims were taken to the hospital. So far, 2 of them have already been released. Well, still ahead on Channel 6 News Weekend Edition, it's a family reunion nearly 50 years in the making. We have the heartwarming story. Plus, a Virginia animal shelter is creating luxury dog condos. That story straight ahead. Stick with us.